In the news now is an article where Cyril Ramaphosa asserts the fact that he believes that Chief Justice Raymond Zondo was the best person for the job. And his reasoning is actually fascinating. And this article was put out in News 24 and it reads Ramaphosa asserts that Raymond Zondo was the best person for Chief Justice as the EFF presses him for ignoring the JSC's choice. Now, the JSC normally recommends a Chief Justice to the President, but in our current constitution, the way things work in this really badly constructed constitution, the President has powers to appoint very important people, even over the Chapter 9 institutions. And this is flawed from the word go. Because if you have a corrupt president or board president like we have currently in Cyril Ramaphosa, then those puppet masters can tell him who he should appoint where. And then those people who are bought can do whatever they want to the country. And this is a serious concern. And in this article, the subheadlines, it reads, as Cyril Ramaphosa says Raymond Zondo was the best candidate for the position of Chief Justice. Based on what? He doesn't say based on what. You see, it's easy to just make a statement. In March, Ramaphosa appointed Zondo even though the JSC recommended Mandisa Maya. Ramaphosa received input from political parties as well as the JSC interviews. And, you know, when you get into the article, you see that Ramaphosa had to answer a question that was posed by the EFF. And if you see his answers, it is total politics. There is no substance to it whatsoever. He is just jumping around in the pot that he's created for himself. And, you know, at the end of the day, he is just messing around with words because there is zero substance, no evidence, no proof he can provide that Zondo was the best person. Even when Zondo was gunning for Jacob Zuma when the elections happened in 2017 and he supported Cyril Ramaphosa openly. This is a conflict of interest and no president can be seen as serious when you appoint someone that supported you in your campaign openly for a position such as Chief Justice of the Concord, someone that should be apolitical. Considering all the other factors present, Cyril Ramaphosa concluded that Justice Raymond Zondo was the best person to take up the position of Chief Justice. The best person for who? For the country? For the people of the country? Was it the best person for his puppet masters? In March, Ramaphosa appointed Zondo as Chief Justice, even though the Judicial Service Commission recommended Judge Mandisa Maya for the position. Ramaphosa subsequently nominated Maya for Deputy Chief Justice, a tiny little naughty badge for her, just so that the people don't get too upset with him. Responding to a written parliamentary question from EFF MP Dumisani Fani Mtanyane, Ramaphosa explained his decision, and I quote, I considered the great value in ensuring continuity and certainty in the leadership of the judiciary, and the important role the judiciary plays in ensuring trust and faith in state institutions, Ramaphosa said. The president said he also based his decision on the provisions of the Constitution, which allows him to make the final choice. You can go and read the rest of the article. In the description below this video, I'll place a link there as well as in the first comment. But the one thing I want to make clear here is that he wanted continuity for what was happening in the Concord, and he says that he wants the people, the public, to trust the judiciary again. Well, you've achieved the opposite for me. You have shown me that the judiciary cannot be trusted because I don't trust Raymond Zondo for many of the things that he's done and said. It is clear that he is captured. There is no doubt in my mind. And yet, you believe that you have put the public's minds at ease by getting someone that promoted you for president as the Chief Justice of the country, someone that should be completely impartial and should even allow investigations against you as the president of the country. Do you think Zondo is going to do that? No, we know this already. So President Cyril Ramaphosa, you made a huge mistake if you want the people's trust by appointing Chief Justice Raymond Zondo. Thank you for watching this video. If you want more content like this, please subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon to receive notifications for new videos. And for those of you that are new to the channel, please go and watch in the playlist section the Moments in Time and Question Everything videos so that you can understand where this channel comes from. And another last thing that I want to mention around this is Raymond Zondo is there to put the final nail in the coffin for the country. Now that he has got the highest position in the judiciary, even above that of the president, because he appoints the president in his position, the country is now completely captured. Completely captured. The only thing that can save the country now is for the people in South Africa, for their minds not to be captured, and for us to change this corrupt system, this political system we find ourselves in, this judicial system we find ourselves in, this school system we find ourselves in. Change all of that to something that is better, that we can actually call democratic. Thank you very much. Till the next video.